Hey everyone, we're back at that pond we were at in the springtime, unclogging that culvert. The same place I came back with a trail camera to show you how fast a beaver can plug it. Beaver plugged it in less than an hour, and we got some good footage of that linked in the description. The pond is much lower now. You see this? The road got washed out because the beavers clogged the culvert and it crossed here. You see they put some fill in. It's basically 3/4 gravel. Maybe actually some of that's 2-inch gravel mixed with a bunch of sand and fill. Packs really easily. Don't even need a steamroller or anything. They just drive over it a bunch of times with the excavator to pack it. Now the actual culvert's up here. Oh, look at that. They cleaned up my massive pile of debris. Let's see if it's clogged or not. See what they did with the structure and all that. They definitely smoothed this out too. Ooh, yeah, looks like it's unclogged, but I bet the beavers are, yep, they definitely unclogged it. They got rid of that structure here. I wonder if they pulled out the black bypass culvert or not. Yes, they did. No more bypass culvert, which is a mistake. They needed a good structure. I would recommend a cone-shaped structure where it can flow down nicely without making noise. Hear those gunshots? Someone's target practicing using a bunch of ceramic pigeons. Drove by them a few minutes ago. See all the natural oil from the swamp of decaying matter building up? That's what these little streaks are. Last time we were here, the water level was way up here. Let's see. What have the beavers created for us? Oh, look at what they put in here. They completely unclogged this if they dragged all that out. It's gonna flood again if they don't get to it. The beavers probably clogged this up within a day of them undoing it. This looks to be a 3-foot culvert. Maybe 4, maybe 4. It's in great condition, but it needs a bypass structure because you see, that's all new material put in here. Let me bend down and look. There's even a secondary dam too, blocking the other end. They built like a series of locks in there. This is what I meant, see? They built a dam here in the end to build up inside because they don't like the sound of running water. It attracts them. It's their goal to get rid of it. Massive blockage in here. If I was to remove that, it would flow good until sundown. Then they'd immediately block it again. Can't do anything about this. But there's a very simple solution the logging company could do. It wouldn't even cost that much. But they don't really care because it's not a big problem. What did this cost them to clean up the damage? In reality, after labor and everything, maybe $1,000. And what I mean by that is you can get a 10-wheel dump truck full of 3/4 gravel in the country for about $250 delivered. And they don't have to pay a delivery fee. They probably just have to pay one of their employees a flat rate to drive it out here. So that truck is probably less than $100 worth of fill. So I know someone out here who recently got a 10-wheel truck of gravel. Cost them $250. The majority of that price was the trucking. Oh, here is the structure. Maybe they'll plan on using it again. This is the bypass culvert that was going through it to this structure here, which, as you can see, is completely plugged with their garbage. That's not the proper type of structure. They had it in here so it could flow through these tiny series of holes, which you see are all beaver chewed. That's what that is, because they didn't know what the heck this thing is. All this is chewed by beavers. So what they need to do is have this thing go out into the middle of the pond, and they need a cone structure. There's one of them at Laughing Brook in Hamden, Massachusetts. It has been neglected for over 20 years, but yet it doesn't have a single clog on it. That's the best way to deal with beavers, since you can't remove them as they're protected out here. Best way to deal with them. Or you can just have somebody come out once a week and unclog it. It's starting to rain. Check it out, everyone. We've unclogged this culvert before, but they recently fixed the road by grading it. They really should send people out here to check on these culverts after it's graded. It's not a big problem. What I'm seeing there would likely erode by itself during a storm. Maybe. It's been pretty rainy and it hasn't. That pile of debris is from me last time. See this? There's like a dam, because when they grade the road, they push the big stuff over to the side and it just falls in here blocking it. Let's just quickly get that out of here. Sticks are the enemy. Yeah, these big rocks would never erode by themselves. Good enough, the storm will get the rest. Oh man, look what the grader did on this side. Look at the size of them rocks. Eventually debris may build up against them, but I think we're pretty safe. It'll get stuck on the other side first. That's actually good, it slows the water down a bit. Check it out. Honeybee farm in the middle of the forest. And it's got a solar electrical fence. That is cool. To keep people away. Ooh. Ooh, the bees are angry. They're angry. But they're not stinging. They're just buzzing around me as a warning to get away. Check it out, everyone. I just went around the block again to show you this messed up traffic light. On the left of the screen, watch that walk signal. It gives the walk signal to go across the path of traffic as soon as it puts a green arrow pointing left. Watch. It's telling people to cross the street while the left lane has the go-ahead. Watch. See that? Walk signal turned on, and it's telling you to turn left right through that crosswalk. Timing engineer is an idiot.